Hello everyone and welcome to the Victory Forge. In this very special Christmas Day video, I'm going to show you how I took a funny picture I found while scrolling online and used my 3D printer to turn it into a Star Wars Christmas diorama for a colleague of mine who has tons of Star Wars decorations in her classroom, but nothing like this. After tracking down all of the files I was looking for on Thingiverse, I had a Santa frozen in Carbonite, Jabba rocking a Santa hat, Salacious Crumb, and a handful of other terrain pieces. I printed the hookah piece in clear PLA and everything else in standard gray. While the printer was doing its thing, I was working on the base, setting up the foundation for the entire scene. Once the prints were finished, I carefully freed each piece from its support, did some light cleanup, and then took everything outside for a round of base coats with spray paint, the moment where this pile of plastic starts to feel like a galaxy far, far away. Once the spray paint had fully dried, everything came back inside for the fine detail work. I began by finishing the terrain pieces, and then next moved to Jabba for his holiday upgrade, including his painted Santa hat, his eyes and mouth to bring some expression back to his face, and his faithful companion Salacious Crumb, all 3mm of him, which was painted very, very carefully with the constant fear of crushing him between my fingers. I also added a bit of glow paint to the control dials on Santa's Carbonite prison, and a little bit of UV resin to Jabba on his eyes and mouth to give him a little bit more slimy appearance. In between rounds of paint drying, I also started working on the background elements, where I printed, cut, and glued in a series of graphics to help frame the scene, including a lit wall for Santa to be displayed on, the space behind Jabba's throne, Max Rebo and the best band in the galaxy, and of course the Star Wars Holiday Special logo to top everything off. Once all of those background pieces were in place, I moved on to the groundwork, spreading a layer of Mod Podge and then sand across the floor of the diorama, and then before it fully dried, I glued the remaining pieces so everything would settle naturally and feel grounded in the scene as it cured. With everything glued in place and a few final touch-ups, the build was complete, meaning it's finally time for the glamour shots. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this build as much as I enjoyed making it, and if you did, please feel free to check out some of my other videos, leave a like, comment, or subscribe. Happy holidays, and I'll see you here next time on The Victory Forge.